noise in the riffraff in this den. Oh, it's a dog pen.
Dog pound, I believe, Ron.
Dog pound?
Yep, I believe it's the dog pound as opposed to the bear game. We up? Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to STSBN.com and our coverage of Wesco 3A postseason play. Ron, have you got your brackets filled out?
Got my brackets filled out, John. Looking for a big game here tonight from the Mount Vernon Bulldogs, who are in the dog pound here tonight, I think.
Yeah, the STSBN.com crew has gone on the road. No picture tonight because we got a bad feed coming from the Mount Vernon gym. But we'll try to give you the play-by-play as best we can, even though I'm not the best at that. We've got Scott Oshman on sabbatical right now.
He's out of town goofing off somewhere.
That's okay. We'll record this, and you'll be able to watch it on STSBN.com tomorrow or the next day, probably. John McLean with Ron Henthorn and Todd Elvig, of course, producer. Here this evening, we've hit the road with the STSBN Winnebago and traveled up to Mount Vernon High School in the Great White North.
We found our way up the back roads and got here on time. So we're looking for a great game tonight, John. I think that Glacier Peak is probably favored, but I wouldn't put anything past these kids from Mount Vernon. They've got some really hot three-point shooters. In fact, in the last game they were out here, they hit 5 3-point goals, and you've got two kids that can shoot from the outside pretty good, so I think Glacier Peak's probably going to be covering them. At least I know they're going to be hot on them.
So Glacier Peak, the 4th seed coming out of Wesco 3A, matched up against the number 1 school from the Northwest Conference up north here, Mount Vernon. The Northwest Conference, though, only has 3 3A schools in it.
Right.
We've got number 1, Mount Vernon, number 2, Ferndale, number 3, Cedro Woolley. Now, next year, Mount Vernon's going to drop down and play Wesco 3A North, because we're going to divide Wesco 3A up into North and South.
All right, we're about ready to do the lineup here, John, so let's take a break for that.
We'll stop for a second so you can hear the starting lineups.
Mr. Jeff Childs and Mr. Kurt Craig. The official scorekeeper tonight is Peter Swanson. Working the clock is Kevin Smith. Working the 35-second clock, the sweeper Ted Helmer. My name is Tom Keisha. Let's get ready to play some Bulldog basketball.
Here we are, game on, Ron.
All right, game on.
Are you ready to go?
If you watched that little introduction for the Mount Vernon Bulldogs, you probably saw number 35, Casey Leake, as a starter. He's a sophomore. He's the only sophomore on the team, and they only have one other underclassman on the team, number 23, Kevin Hofstad. He's a junior. The rest of these kids are all seniors, and they're out here playing their hearts out tonight to win this ball game.
Yeah, older team. It's nice to see the boys in blue. Nice to see the boys in blue. This is our first away game, Ron. I want to remind everybody that we're going to have no picture tonight because we got a bad feed coming out of the Mount Vernon gym. It's an old gym. Great atmosphere, though. Glacier Peak wins a tip-off. We got Mitchell Portman up top of the ball. Down to Davs at the high post. Across to Tarvin. Tries to feed it in to Zach. Doesn't make it. Loose ball. Zach Peterson picks it up. Up for 2. Glacier Peak up 2-0. Starts it off good. So, play-by-play is going to be a little bit tough with Mount Vernon team. Inside the 35, up for 2. Quick scoring. Nice pass from Thor.
That's Casey Leake on the inside. 1-1, 2-2.
So Portman brings the ball back up across half court. Back up top to Austin Tarvin. Down on the block to Zach Peterson. Puts it down and gets fouled. Goes to the line for an opportunity to pick up the three-point play. Zach Peterson struggled a little bit from the free throw line this year. Let's see if he can knock this down. And he misses. Rebound, Mount Vernon. Quick pass downfield for a three-point shot from Sean Fitzgerald. Boy, Mount Vernon moves the ball fast and scores quick from the outside. A bunch of real good shooters. Inside quick to Zach Peterson, who tries to get it across to Austin Kaiser. Ball goes out of bounds. Mount Vernon ball. Little full court by Tarvin. It'll back that off. Mount Vernon brings the ball up past half court. Sets up. Ooh, lob pass inside for a nice little assist. Mount Vernon having no trouble scoring.
Mount Vernon up 7-4 here as Glacier Peak brings the ball back down the court.
Up top to Kaiser. Over to Davila on our side. Looking up top to Tarvin for three and nails it. Tie ball game. Mount Vernon brings the ball past half court. Looking for a little shake and bake going to the bucket on Tarvin. Launches it. They're going to call Tarvin for a foul. Looked pretty clean to me, though, Ron.
Looked pretty clean. That Shane Servos had a nice move to the basket there. He got around him, and he's going to the line.
So Servos at the line, shooting two.
We got a tie ball game here, 7-7.
He knocks the first one down. Mount Vernon looking to be a pretty good outside shooting team, Ron.
I think they are. As we said earlier, they're a good three-point shooting team, so we get a good ball game in the works here.
Knocks the back end down, putting the Bulldogs up 9-7.
5:57 left to go here. Grizzlies bring the ball down court.
Foreman on the side, driving to the center, stops. Over to Tarvin, down low to Davs, who shoots. 2 points. On the right side, baseline. Tarvin messing with him on the full court press, but Thor will bring it across half court.
Glacier Peak playing in that man-to-man defense here. Real tight on each other. No room to run.
Davilar giving up a little size on the inside. Thor for three. Misses hard off the rim. Rebound, Tarvin. Gonna push the ball. Don't have numbers. Oh. Tries to feed it to Zach on the low block far side, but throws it out of bounds.
A little bit of question down there with the referees. Decide what's going on here. Everything looks okay. We're going to start off.
Mount Vernon ball. Glacier Peak in a little full court press. They get the ball into Thor. Dishes it off to
Servos.
Servos will bring it across. Ooh, Davilar matched up against the much taller McDowell, who knocks down a three. The big man, 6'7" from the outside, not afraid to shoot.
That's what I said earlier. Leave these guys alone on the outside.
Foreman bringing the ball up. Gets Kaiser at the high post, left-hand side. Will go to the bucket. And gets hammered on the way. That'll send Kaiser to the line for two.
We have a 12-9 ball game here. Mount Vernon ahead.
Glacier Peak with the ball down low.
Not shooting.
I guess Kaiser's not shooting. Ball underneath's a good opportunity to score if they can get it in. Up top to Tarvin, who'll take the three. Bang!
Another three.
Tarvin 2 for 2 from the three-point line.
Tarvin's hot tonight. There's another open shot for three, and he makes it.
Mount Vernon matches
Sean
with a three.
Fitzgerald for three.
Sean Fitzgerald, yeah.
That's his second three-pointer tonight.
They're just trading shots right now. Kaiser up top with the ball, over to Davs, underneath the Peterson for two with the little baby hook. Off the left block.
We got a 15-14 ball game here.
Glacier Peak back in the full court press off.
Servo setting it up at the top of the key here.
Zach almost got a steal. Ooh.
Nice move inside by Casey
Leak. Yeah, nice move inside. He was thinking about double dribbling there, Ron, but he didn't.
He was thinking about it. Oh, nice. Casey Leak with a flying block out of bounds.
Yeah, the big man. Casey Leak going hard after the ball. Not afraid to sacrifice the body.
We got Harrison Klopp coming in the game for the Grizzlies now.
Yep, Klopp in for Davs. Put a little more height down low. GP with the ball out on their baseline.
Ooh,
ball comes in, intercepted. Servos going to the bucket, pulls up and misses. Almost tipped in by Mount Vernon. Long pass from Zach to Mitch Poorman.
Oh!
He passes the ball off to Klopp and misses an easy layup.
Missed an easy layup.
Mount Vernon with the ball. 17-14. Bulldogs up. 2:57 left in the first.
Another two for Sean
Fitzgerald with a pull-up from the free throw line knocks it down. 19-14.
Sean's got 8 of the 19 points for the Bulldogs.
GP with the ball. Mitch Poorman with the ball far side. Trying to get loose. Goes to the bucket. Unable. Hard off the edge of the backboard.
You got to try to force that shot underneath there. You aren't going to do it.
Vernon with the ball comes across 34. Chris McDowell with a long three ball from the side. Knocks it down. And GP calls a timeout. Coach Hunter got to stop the bleeding. 22-14, 2:23 left in the first round.
Yeah.
How do you stop this Mount Vernon team? Boy, they're playing tough.
They're playing tough. Like I said early on, when they started this game, they got some three-point shooters, and they're going to be firing tonight. And if we
yeah, they are.
If Grizzlies
Glacier
don't get out on
them, have to retool and get outside on those guys. Even their big boys shoot from the outside. It's not just the little guys, not just the guards.
We got Chris McDowell with 2 3-pointers and Sean Fitzgerald with 2 3-pointers. So they're firing them up here. We got a 22-14 game. That's an 8-point lead with 2:23 left to go here.
A lot of time, but boy, you're going to have to do something to stop that. Plus, you're going to have to put up some points on the other end.
Yep.
Let's see what Coach Hunter has up his sleeve. We got Drew Darth Vader in to mix things up. In for Mitch Poorman. Austin Tarvin for 3, misses this time for 3. That's his first miss from three-point range. Thor brings the ball up. Thor, the quarterback on the football team as well. Servos to the hoop, misses the layup. Big rebound.
Nice board by Kristen Otis.
Connor Otis. With a feed, Servos scores another from the far side block. Boy, Mount Vernon moves the ball well. Excellent passing team. I mean, it's quick. Defense is really going to have trouble keeping up. Klopp sits down. Ramsey Rosales comes in for him.
We get the ball underneath by the basket.
So we got Davila, Rosales, Peterson, Vader, and
makes the free throw. So we got 1:47 left to go with the score 25-14 Mount Vernon. They're taking charge here early on.
Tries to feed it into Zach. Out of bounds. Off Sean Fitzgerald from Mount Vernon. GP ball down low.
Ball knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs.
Into Davs. Over to Tarvin. Into Zach Peterson for the little baby hook. Knocks down another.
You get that ball into Peterson on that baby hook, he'll make it all night long. James Servos bringing the ball back up. Oh, it's a throwaway. Tip ball.
Almost a steal by GP.
There's a steal.
There's a steal by Vader. Stops before he gets across half court. Throws it away. Tried to hit Rosales. Mount Vernon ball on the side. 25-16. 1:06 left in the first quarter.
Wasted that steal.
Mount
Threw it out of bounds.
Basketball. Mount Vernon brings across half. Alley-oop. And down. No call.
So they call a push
no
out.
Basket. Davilar with the push. Little alley-oop from
Probably a good thing he held him because he made the basket.
Mount Vernon. Yeah, they got GP getting lucky on that one.
Another three up in the
Thor
air.
for the three, misses. Rebound, Peterson.
.40 seconds left. Glacier Peak gets the ball on the far court. Inside the... Who's that?
That was Davilar. Davilar just below the free throw line, misses. Mount Vernon ball.
23 seconds. Servo setting up
23
here.
seconds, they'll be waiting for the last shot. GP in a 2-3 zone. Mount Vernon swinging the ball around, waiting for the last. Got about 7 seconds. Thor will shoot a three ball and rounds it. Tarvin with a last second Hail Mary from half court. Off the backboard hard.
Well, John, that was
28-16, Ron.
a surprising first quarter for scoring.
Yeah, Mount Vernon just hot. Just coming out scoring from everywhere at will. They've got the three ball running. They got alley-oops, layups, driving to the bucket.
They've got 5 3-pointers in this game in the first quarter.